comes to building structures that no one even dares to dream about, the first nation that strikes our mind is Saudi Arabia. A country that had absolutely no presence till just 50 years back is building massive megaprojects on its mushy sand, from a 170-kilometer-long building that stretches along almost the entire country to a massive cube-shaped building that can fit the current biggest building in the world 5 times inside it. Today, we are taking a peek inside the biggest ongoing megaprojects in Saudi Arabia and find out why are they even building them in the first place. Hello and welcome to Next Block. Around 87% of current Saudi Arabia's income is dependent on oil exports. But how long is this model sustainable for them? In 2022, oil consumption worldwide reached approximately 94.1 million barrels per day. At this rate of consumption, experts estimate that oil reserves in the country and the surrounding Arabian Peninsula will be emptied in less than 200 years. This is why they aim to reduce their dependency on oil revenues and create a more diversified economy. They recognize the need to develop non-oil sectors, such as tourism and entertainment, to boost economic growth. The construction of iconic buildings helps attract international tourists, thereby contributing to the country's tourism revenue. Also, they have a huge workforce from South Asian countries that provide labor at a cheap cost, contributing to lower manufacturing expenses. By constructing massive buildings, Saudi Arabia aims to establish a unique identity in the global architectural landscape. These structures will become icons that will represent the country's progress and ambitions, leaving a lasting impression on visitors from around the world. Number 1. The Red Sea Project. The Red Sea has the world's 4th largest barrier reef system. It spans over 28,000 square kilometers with an archipelago of more than 90 untouched islands, pristine beaches, sleeping volcanoes, massive desert dunes, mountain canyons, and historical cultural sites. The Red Sea will be ready to welcome the first guests in 2023. And by 2030, it will be home to 50 hotels, 8,000 rooms, up to 1,000 residential properties, and its international airport. But this project is not only about development. It also aims to flourish the biodiversity of the Red Sea by 30% more till 2040. One of the investors said that, yes, it is a very ambitious project, but the number of visitors is increasing every year, and there needs to be more supply. Also, there has been no competition and plenty of demand in this region to support this level of development. This year, we are only opening up 3 hotels with something like only 250 rooms between all 3 properties. These are hyper-luxury hotels, including one under the Ritz-Carlton franchise. Part of planning a mass tourism destination is ensuring access, which led to the development of the dedicated international airport. The RC will be able to serve an estimated 1 million domestic and international tourists per year by 2030 and is expected to launch its first flight later this year. Number 2. The Line. The Line is a 170 kilometers long linear smart city under construction in Saudi Arabia, which is designed to have no cars, streets, or carbon emissions. The building is estimated to cost between $100 and $200 billion, while some estimate it as high as $1 trillion by the time it is completed in 2030. The line was first announced to the world in 2017 by Prince Mohammed bin Salman, but the first plan was published on January 2021. The line is unarguably the largest and most complex infrastructure project in the world. It will house over 1 million residents with a population density 6 times that of the most populated city in the world. The line aims to create 380,000 jobs and contribute $50 billion to the domestic GDP by 2030. According to satellite images by SOAR Earth, the line's vast linear construction site is already taking shape across the deserts and mountains of northern Saudi Arabia. In December, NEOM's executive director Giles Pendleton said, "We've got to build quite a lot of real estate in a short space of time." Well, we're not actually building the line. We're assembling it from a series of modular pieces that are pre-engineered and predetermined as to what they do. The line will undoubtedly revolutionize traditional urban life and the way we construct the future. Number 3. The Mukaab, Riyadh. The capital of Saudi Arabia is going through a transformation with building the world's largest and most modern downtown at unprecedented levels. The new Maraba, a colossal structure that is nothing short of a scene straight out of sci-fi film and promises astounding futuristic amenities. And in the middle of this newly built city, there is Mukab, the largest built structure in the entire world, with a mammoth dimension of 400 meters in length, breadth, and height. It is so big that it can house over 20 Empire State Buildings inside it. The Mukab is being built in the classic interlocking Najdi architectural style, with the interiors being walls with floor-to-ceiling video screens used for projections. It will be like looking at the world's largest Xbox, with the world's first immersive experiential destination and holographics. It can take you to Mars one day and to a Pandora-like planet the next. It is estimated to cost around $50 billion and to be completed by 2030. However, the Saudi Arabian government has come under criticism as the construction prototype is similar to that of the Holy Kaaba in Mecca. But the supporters argue that this is just a coincidence and King himself, being a Muslim, would never do this. What do you think? Will the Mukab ever be completed? Do let us know in the comments. Number 4. Trojena. Located 50 kilometers from the Gulf of Aqaba coast, lies Saudi Arabia's Trojena, a snow-capped tourist destination and a part of Neom. Trojena will redefine mountain tourism for the world by creating a place where winter temperatures dip below zero and year-round temperatures in the region average around 10 degrees cooler than other parts of Saudi Arabia. The destination has a planned set of programs for visitors to experience throughout different times of the year. From September to November, visitors can access a wellness summit, alternative medicine, discovery week, yoga retreat, and entertainment residency. Whereas from December to March, visitors can look forward to skiing, snowboarding, winter fashion week, ice skating, a music festival, and a film festival. For adventure season, which runs from March to May, visitors and residents at Trojena can opt for high-altitude training, witness an adventure triathlon, go mountain biking, paragliding, and even climbing. Trojena is elevated ranging from 1,500 meters to 2,600 meters, covering an area of nearly 60 square kilometers. It is set to be transformed ahead of the 2029 Asian Winter Games, as Saudi Arabia will be the first country in the Middle East to host the Games, as the kingdom's bid was unanimously approved at the General Assembly meeting in Phnom Penh in Cambodia this year. Number 5. Oxagon. Another megastructure announced and constructed by Neom is a floating city, Oxagon, in the Red Sea near the Suez Canal. The city's unique shape reflects its name, and it will mainly comprise factories, manufacturing facilities, and logistics-related sites, though it will also house around 90,000 residents by 2030. The city will be one of the world's most technologically advanced logistics hubs. The city is planned around the kingdom's net zero goals, which means it will be a zero-carbon-emitting city. The residential communities in Oxagon will be integrated with nature, and most of the communities will be waterfront. They will be cooled and controlled using the ocean's natural moderating effects, and they will be resilient to sea level rise. People can commute via hydrogen-powered modes of transportation or walk to their destinations. It is the home for large-scale industrial activities such as hydrogen, water, and modular building production, among others. The city's full completion is expected by 2030, while some of its key features, including advanced logistics solutions facilities, are expected to take shape by 2025. That's it. There are some other projects, too, that didn't make this list, such as the Jeddah Tower, which would become the highest building on the planet, surpassing Burj Khalifa when completed. But its construction has been halted since 2017. So which of these projects fascinates you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.